This is December coming at you and telling you that we are having Wednesday stock review.
You guys rock. Traders from around the world, it's Jeremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. Today is your free Wednesday Real Life Stock Review. Let's check it out. Right now, the SPY getting a little impact from the FOMC. Not much. Fed stands, pat on rates, and that was kind of expected. So right now, I mean, you have 30 more minutes until the market closes, but I'm just kind of expecting just a slow, methodical, steady grind higher for December. Realistically, I mean, that is the trend, and the trend is your friend until you guys, have some type of giant fight, and then he punches you in the eye, but then you eventually become friends anyway. Here's the Qs. The Qs, kind of the same exact thing, right? Nice trend, really good gap today. Very nice. What I think is a flag pattern. So overall, again, just kind of expecting the broader markets and the trend to realistically continue at this point in time. I do have some stocks that were requested today, so let's go ahead and dive into some of those. First on the list was Etsy, ETSY. And Etsy, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting play, just to try to find out exactly and precisely what ends up happening. Here's what I'm thinking. The weekly charts on Etsy, the long-term moving averages are just kind of hanging out. So if I pull it up, here's the long terms. And if I really, really zoom out on Etsy, I would love personally for it to trade all the way back down to this IPO high, right? 35.97, 36. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'd like it to happen. If you're buying shares of Etsy long-term, you're probably just tiptoeing in very slowly, softly, and periodically. Right now on Etsy, just adding some shares. It's not in a bullish direction right now, although you could have a very close, potentially really good setup on Etsy tomorrow if it gaps out of here and takes out that candle. Could be a day trade or just a very, very fast swing trade. So there is some support coming in, right? We can see some pressure building, but if that pressure gets taken out, whoosh, will go the Etsy. Ticker symbol AM. X was requested. This is not AMX. Let's go type that in correctly. Good job, Newsome. You almost typed it in right. AMX, America ETF, nice double bottom coming in here on AMX. I don't love the double bottom. It's not bad. The low of this candle is $14.95. Low of this candle is also $14.95. And you did have a good amount of bullishness, a really good pop out of here, decent gap. So that looks pretty good. Here's the weekly chart. In the weekly chart, you're hitting the 100 simple on a weekly, and AMX has been a little grindy and a little sideways for quite some time. So this is a stock that you might be able to sink your teeth into and make something on it. But for me, I would probably look to buy a dip since we're right at a little bit of a resistance right now. Let's see how it interacts with that resistance and just kind of buy low, sell high. Rather than play a breakout, it does look a little sideways to me. This was a phenomenal bearish gap and go. PLCE, Children's Place, on its way to zero. And really, I don't know what's going to stop the stock other than the 200 simple on the monthly. I said going to zero, like, again, could or could not. It is a blue chip stock technically, but this is a very, very strong support on Children's Place. Could you see a bounce tomorrow or the next day? Absolutely. If you're a scalper or a really intraday short-term trader, you can be watching for some bounces down here. If it doesn't bounce though, this stock's going to get shredded. And you could expect at some point the dividends to get cut and then, it's going to get a little rough for PLCE. But as far as a day trade, feel free to print this one off. I mean, look at that consolidation. We traded sideways for a long time. Look at this 3-minute or 5-minute chart. Either one is just ridiculous. First candle comes out the gate. Look how it closes below this guy. Fantastic. Good close. Look at the retest. I mean, come on. Getting in short there, stop up there, whoosh city. And if you didn't take that trade, I mean, again, there's your bullish candle. You can short below there. There's your other bullish candle with pretty much no volume. You could short below there. I didn't take that trade, but that was a nice setup. Here's two other ones I did not take. GME, GameStop. GameStop also on its way to zero. I mean, no one really goes there for anything. Did have a bearish gap and go. It did get bought up a little bit, which is actually kind of surprising. The 100 simple providing a little bit of support coming in here. Boy, oh boy. If and when GameStop at any point in the next 2 to 3 weeks, or really I would say this month, closes below the 100 simple and closes below the candle that we got today, I would not be a bull trader by any means on GameStop. All right, LK on our list, and Luckin Coffee is working on pulling back a little bit. You had a nice retest gap yesterday. This looks like it's forming a falling 3 candlestick pattern, actually. And I actually kind of do think that LK could pull back a little bit more. I would like it to, actually. I'd really like it to pull back into this 26 space right here and kind of bounce. You still have an unfilled gap, 2 unfilled gaps, actually, on LK. So for me, I'll wait it out. I'd like to buy a dip on it. I know there's a lot of people that like this one long term, but for investment sake, again, if you're buying, just tiptoe in slowly but surely and look to buy some around 26 on LK. Otherwise, just be patient and give this one some time. The big winner of the day for some real life traders was Tesla. I got a text today from Robert Falco that said, what's the over-under that I'm going to trade Tesla today? And I said, go with the over. This was 2 minutes into market open. This was it. Feel free to study it. $2 stop loss, 352.19 by 350.19 on Tesla. And you had a beautiful continuation. I mean, we talked about this on Monday stock review, which was this day right here. Had a fantastic continuation yesterday, and yes, we crushed Tesla yesterday as well. Great candle on Friday, great candle on Monday, great candle yesterday. Good continuation, just a nice, just beautiful gap right above the high of that candle. Here is the 5-minute chart. Actually, let me show you the 3-minute chart because this is how I played it. 3-minute time frame on Tesla. I'll turn this off for just a moment. Sorry. I meant to hide these for a moment. All right, so you have a bearish candle right before market open. Nice hammer, shaved top candle, big one white soldier with very good volume closing above that candle, right? Bears were trapped, so go bullish and, buy the pullback. If you didn't buy that pullback, there's your perfect high wave candle right there on a 3-minute. So your entry could have been there, stop loss would have been down there somewhere, and again, target's up here because Tesla is a little extended, so exiting all for 1R is great. That was the big win on the day for mini traders. There's Tom getting filled bullish. Here's the nice text thread. Julian got 0.95. Scott got 0.9, which is so lovely. Tom got 1R on Tesla. Kevin got 1R on Tesla. What else? Where is... Oh, yeah, Kyle and Joel. Can't leave out Kyle and Joel. 1.3, 1.25. Anyway, just some good trades, good continuation. Used Trend Spider to really help me with that setup. I mean, again, just gorgeous charting, gorgeous setup, really beautifully well played. And I am kind of looking for Tesla to just chill out for a day or two. I don't know if it will, of course, but maybe it does now that it's at this kind of somewhat resistance. Strong support though now on Tesla down here in the 338 region. So my thesis, do not be bearish on Tesla. Buy dips, trend is strong, be bullish, and let's go make some money. All right, folks, that's pretty much it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in to your Wednesday real life stock review. And until next time, love life, and trade it. Bye.